40 generations it opens and we're here. All right.
The lot of you are brought by your elders to this craggy opening in the tree line. Ahead of you, you see this very nondescript but oddly uniform cave opening. It's about 4 men wide and 2 men tall at its highest.
Berserk ain't fitting.
Oh, dude. Alright, what if I go sideways? I think I'd fit.
Legend says
long
that every
ways.
40 generation it'll open, and that the last person that came out of it after entering had untold arcane and mystical powers.
Okay.
You don't quite know what's going on, but there you are, brought to it. And as the light of the sun tips behind away from the horizon line, and dusk sets upon you all, you notice that the light of twilight shining upon it kind of reveals this ephemeral layer upon it. And it looks almost translucent, the image you're seeing from the opening. What do you do?
Grab it.
Also, your physical capabilities are the capabilities of your real life selves, and you have what is immediately on your person.
I have a
I have a
phone!
sword. I have a sword.
I have my phone.
All right. Nothing that's like near you. Like if it was physically on your person, you have it. There you go.
That's all I have. I'm not even wearing shoes.
I have socks.
I don't even have socks
Noticing
on.
the glowing, the crowd about.
The sword was on my lap. Does that count?
Yeah, that definitely.
It's a foam sword, though.
They kind of grab you happily, and whether you like it or not, you're getting pushed into this. They seem happy though about it.
Wait, who's live streaming all this shit, bro?
What?
Me.
What do you want from me?
Oh, damn.
Do you think my foam sword will do anything?
No. Wait, what if I'm sitting in a chair? Can I bring the chair?
Can you call the cops with your phone?
Probably. Let me want to try.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Oh my god, I was about to start dialing.
It don't work. All right. Once you enter in, and your body fully passes this sort of division between the interior and exterior, you find yourselves bringing your heads out of this pool of water. You notice that you were just now submerged under the current. There's a bit of flow to it, and as your eyes are adjusting to the darkness, you see ahead of you dim lights peppered about the ceiling. When you look out towards some sort of pseudo horizon, you can't make out anything, as if your vision doesn't reach that far. And all around you is about waist high water. What do you do?
Take a sip.
Yeah.
Both of you
Yeah.
roll Constitution saving throws,
Bruh.
Yeah.
or just Constitution checks, because I'm being nice. Oh.
9.
Berserk. Go ahead. God
9.
dang. Nothing happens that you notice.
Alright.
As you're taking
get
sips.
9s.
I mean, there's like a 1 in 20 square chance it happens. It's not that big a deal. You look around some more, you're drinking water, and around you, the water that was a bit stagnant, except for your own ripples you were causing, you now notice there's a bit of flow to it. And you notice it's all sort of rippling inward towards your 2 prospective locations. And the water seems like it's lowering.
Bro, I
What do
drank
you
that
do?
much
What?
water.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much you fucking drink?
I was thirsty. I mean, if it's like draining, I want to see what's up, you know?
Each second goes by, the height at which it's dropping by, that rate is increasing.
Berserk, you're gonna have to clog up the drain with something.
What do you mean? What
Pull
if
your
I want
pants
to
down.
see? What if there's gold down
Pull your
here?
pants down.
Bruh. My
You're
pants.
really gonna argue with a guy with a foam sword?
You gonna argue with a guy with a phone?
What are you gonna do? Take a picture of your ass beating?
Yeah. Live streaming right quick, you know?
The water is about to your mid-calf now.
Mid calf.
Well, he's like 2 feet
Alright.
tall, so what's that for me? My ankle?
What? Did you do anything?
I step out the
Oh.
water.
You don't see an opening.
I throw a
Once you
rock at
notice
the water.
It splashes.
Bruh, we gotta get out of here.
Your footing on what you hadn't really felt, it was a bit silty, but now you feel your feet lowering into the ground.
Oh no, pick me up.
No.
Alright, I
What do you
grabbed this
do?
man's toe.
Oh.
And you grab his toe,
Yeah, I
so you
squeeze
drop
it.
into the water.
I squeeze his toe.
I
So tell him to help me
scream.
up. Pick me up.
I start beating him with the foam sword.
You feel the mud, as what you're just most feels like, is now reaching up to your ankle,
Oh no.
Bruh, it's
and
touching
the
you.
water is barely there. It's just enough to like obscure the ground. Other than that, it's gone, and the draining has sort of stopped. But you
Alright.
are still lowering.
Bruh, I hit
Alright,
him
I get up.
hard.
I get out of here.
How do you do that?
I start climbing up. I'm assuming there's like rocks or some shit. Ground.
Only your feet are so.
Alright, I start climbing.
Yeah,
I take
climb
big
out.
steps.
All right. Roll a strength check to get your feet out of the muck.
Can I roll a strength test for how hard I beat him?
You're attacking him.
Yeah, I was beating him with the sword.
Okay,
Oh,
then roll,
shit.
spaceman.
I got a 2.
Damn, I was hitting him hard.
Berserk, you're in the precarious situation of having both your feet and your hands completely submerged into this muck as you tried to claw yourself out, but really you just kind of used your own weight to dig your hands in. And after he was kind of beating you on the back, it pushed you in a bit more. And you're kind of like a
Stupid
human
bitch.
staple right now. And your face is about 4 or so inches away from the water, and it's getting closer.
Alright, I take a bite.
Of the water?
The mud.
You dip your head below the water. Do you keep your eyes open or closed?
Open. I'm trying to see.
You got mud in your eyes.
You take a bite, and then as it enters your mouth and you look at the ground, it used to have this grainy, dark quality to it, but now it seems a bit brighter. And it has the appearance of, have you ever seen the inside of clams? That sort of sheen?
I guess.
Where it's kind of like it looks like a foil card,
Hmm.
It looks like these little particulates made of that. They don't quite, express that shiny quality to them because there's not a lot of light here, but you do notice that. And in your mouth, it feels very glass-like. Not quite like sand, but that's what it feels like between your teeth. Spaceman,
Alright.
what do you do? You're about up to your lower calf. In
Me?
mud.
I stepped out.
Into what? More water?
No, you said it starts rippling. I was like, alright, I step out.
What does that mean?
I wasn't in it when he started sinking.
All of it is sinking.
Oh.
Step
I'm,
out into what?
I'm gonna say, help. Anybody gonna answer?
That is the response you get. Berserk, do you bring your head back out of the water?
That's all I get? Alright, he gets like 101 moves.
I don't know. I asked you what he did, and you just said one word.
I want to see if no one's gonna fuck it. Just move on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, spaceman. Let's hear it.
All I was gonna do was climb on top of Berserk's back.
Do it.
I did physically.
I start shaking.
Okay. Roll to shake. And spaceman, roll to hold on. And press.
Boom. I won.
Berserk, you kind of like you treat him like a cowboy. You're the bull, and you throw him off, and you land on your back, spaceman. And the squelching sand sort of, you feel it. You don't lower into it. The bits on the side rise up and sort of grip at the sides of your body.
I take off my shirt.
You try and pull it up, but around your belly, you're able to pull it up, but on your back, it's sort of like stuck there. So you can't really get it any more than you could stretch it from the front. The only way you could really do anything much more is by ripping the shirt itself.
Yeah. Berserk, chew the shirt off me.
No, I'm good. I don't feel like eating anymore. I had some glass.
Berserk, your legs and arms are completely stuck in this mud, and you have to like crane your chin up to be able to get your nose to still breathe.
All right, take a deep breath.
And then what? You lower?
Yeah, might as well.
Spaceman, you see him, and then kind of put his head sticking up into the dirt, and then it doesn't take long before he's out of your vision. What do you do?
Just like, I don't know, reminisce, I guess, until I sink.
All
Like,
right.
damn. Remember that one nigga? I don't know what you do
2
now.
minutes ago when he was alive.
You sink through the floor, the two of you, and eventually, when your lungs lose their strength from all the burning sensation inside of it as your body screams for oxygen, and this kind of substance spills into your throat, you feel that last exasperation of life, but then suddenly you're not dead. You feel it kind of fill you, and this is kind of the part where you expect your life to end, but it doesn't. And you're kind of stuck in this near-death, waking state.
Is there a fucking door again?
And you lower, and you lower, until eventually your eyes snap open, and you see yourself submerged in a clear, bluish fluid, and you're up right now, which is different than the position you were in. And you see these connecting cables of some sort extending, about 4 of them from each arm above you, connecting into something. And there's this mask over your face. Specifically, it's a face mask, essentially, connecting to those tubes as well.
Bro, we got
And
corona
you have,
down here?
Yeah, they're treating us.
you've been stripped of all your clothing except some sort of
Penis pouch.
alienish garb that covers your
Penis pouch.
parts. Yeah.
Can I helicopter dick?
I mean, you would be naked, but this is a safe game.
All right, but like
Looking
helicopter-
around, Berserk, you see to the left of you is Spaceman in this cylindrical dome or cylinder filled with liquid that connects from the floor to the roof. Spaceman, you see to the right, he's in the same situation as you.
I laugh
But I'm
at him.
helicopter dick.
I
Helicopter
laugh.
dick.
I'm like, that's all you can do? I started laughing at him. That's it.
Helicopter dick.
Berserk, you see bubbles kind of slipping out of his mask.
I still helicopter dick. Can I roll for a good helicopter
Wait,
dick? Like,
if he
like
does
where
it
he's
enough,
like
can you like
actually impressed?
whirlpool? Break the thing?
Let me roll for my good helicopter dick.
Go faster, you'll break it. The momentum.
It's hard to get momentum built in this liquid, and it's not really going anywhere.
Drink it!
I take a sip.
When you go to drink, you realize this substance has filled your entire internal cavity. It's in your mouth, all of that.
Swallow.
You gulp more and more down. It's like eating.
Hell,
Just kind of fills you a bit more until eventually
I'm full.
your body's full. Spaceman, what do you do?
I wait for evaporation to do its thing until I can get free from this wet.
You notice that the blue liquid is starting to dim in its color.
Simple as that.
And then, what?
Go ahead.
And then at the cables, you notice there's a bit of movement where they're connected into your arms and your face mask.
Can I pull it?
And you look up at the top of them, and there is a kind of bulge from where it connects to the roof as if something's being pushed through them. And it is approaching your forearms through the cables. What do you do?
I pull it.
You try and rip them out?
Yeah. No.
Give me a... What?
Yeah.
Give me a strength check. when you're
bot
moving your
sucks.
body, it feels very stiff, and as you're kind of ripping at them, it feels like you're pulling it against your own skin, and you're not quite able to get them off. Berserk, what do you do?
I mean, what? There's like something coming towards us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something is being pushed through those tubes connected to your bodies. It is approaching you.
I try to
It's
helicopter dig my way over there.
You're trying to go up, swim up.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a roll.
Ooh.
Oh my god. As you're kind of,
Helicopter dig.
yeah, doing that, you think it's more the movement of your hips, but you notice your body rising towards it until your face, although there's a lot of slack in the cord, your face is right up against the top where this bulge is now separating into all the different cables that come from the central one.
I want to put
And
a
it's-
kink. Oh.
Oh.
Berserk, what do? It's right there in front of you.
I take a bite.
Ooh.
There's
Ow.
this mask in the way.
Fuck. Can I move my
Squeeze it.
hands? Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Alright, give me a strength check.
Probably be ass because I got a 19. Yep.
You get your hands around the cable to try and get it around it, but it's kind of pushing against the pressure,
What's
and
it
you can't
feel like?
stop it.
I want to do like Morse code on the window. Be like,
Do either of you know Morse code?
hello? No, I was just,
Phone.
hello?
Wait, do I show off my phone?
No, unless
You
Anal
are not
pocket it.
aware of the location of your phone.
Damn, I was gonna Google it.
Spaceman, are you knocking on the glass?
yeah.
Describe the amount of force you're using and the noise. Oh, wow, you're really going into it.
I said,
Berserk,
hello?
you definitely noticed this.
I mean, yeah.
And then the room you're in, it brightens from the surroundings. And you see a lot of these same vats you're in, but most of them are empty. And for about like 60
Loads.
feet so away from yourselves, you hear footsteps very calmly, slowly, just not a brisk step at all, approaching you. What do you do?
Wish you would hurry up.
Yeah.
Me?
The guy walking.
You don't do anything?
I guess not. I'm gonna wait. I knocked. He's coming. Good thing.
That
do what I want.
mass is
I kink
about...
I kink the hose. That's what I'll do while I wait.
All right, give me a roll.
Bruh. Rolling. There. You know it's never gonna go above 10. So don't even play.
You're able to kink like one or two of them at a time, but you know when you get your arms around them, but you're not really able to get all of them, so it's still progressing towards you. The guy's about 30 or so feet away, and he stops, and you don't hear any more footsteps. And then this mass or whatever, it's in each of the different tubes. It's about 6 or so inches away from you. Berserk, what do you do?
Wait, where am I? I'm like up at a
You've
bulge.
floated to the top.
Wait,
you can see
what type of?
this-
We're like in like a bubble type thing.
It's like a glass cylinder vat, is how you describe.
And then I'm like up at the top.
Yeah, you can see the hole where all these tubes come from.
All right, I try again
To
to
do
rip
what?
it open.
All right, give me a roll. Oh my god, 19, 20. You get your arms around that top part, and you get this. You're able to get your feet above you, and then planting them against the top, and then pulling with all your force. You notice a give in it, and then it all pops.
Must be nice.
And from the ceiling, pulled through, you see coming through that hole is where all these cables originated, and you see the head of a squid
A
looking at you in
squid?
surprise. It looks
I
like it had just been abruptly awakened.
I take a bite.
Okay. Okay. Take a bite. You're wrestling with this thing, swishing around in the vat. You no longer really have that same leverage you did without being connected. But as Spaceman, you do see a lot of movement and the creation of bubbles, and it's real storm in there. It's you got like one last thing before this. Whatever this thing is about to enter your own. All that, and you don't know what it is.
On. So, I could keep trying, keep getting nothing. The guy's gonna eventually show up. No matter what I do, I get like a 5. I don't know. I'll tie a knot in the tubes.
Okay.
Here. Do I gotta roll for tying?
No, I was thinking how you'd even do it.
You said it was multiple tubes, right? Or not?
Yeah, but they're all connected from both sides.
I could get some slack and make a U shape and then tie a knot. You know, you can tie a knot with one piece of rope, right?
But you don't have either end of it.
No, you swim up, you cause some slack, and now
you got a loop now.
Yeah, and take the part that's connected to the ceiling that goes down, and it's like a letter D, and you feed it through itself, and now you got a knot.
But how can you feed it? You don't have either end.
How? I'm holding on it.
It's connected to you, and at the top, it's connected to the top.
Yeah, I know. Tie a knot.
Swim!
Dude, what am I... Do you not get it? Yeah.
I don't get it. You succeed in tying half of them. Which ones do you want to tie? Your face or one of your arms?
I grabbed all... I mean, if they all came from the ceiling, I was tying all of them in one knot.
Alright, give me a roll.
Did he not... Do
you don't have a lot of time to do this, so you gotta be quick if you're doing all of them at once.
They're all in one thing. I'm not doing them... Whatever.
Well, plus, if you tied it at the top, it wouldn't stop it.
Not the top. I'm just tying it as soon as possible. Whenever possible. It's like, it goes from the ceiling to my mask, right? You swim up, you get a little bit of slack. You grab that slack, it's in your hand, and you grab the part that's tied to the top, and you loop it through around like a fucking... A loop, and you pull it through the hole you just made, and now you just tied everything at once.
God. Why did I involve cords?
I don't know. I'm just talking, I don't care about if it works or not. I'm just telling you about how you physically can tie a knot with just slack in anything. Did I do it or not?
I mean, not in a way that it would stop it.
What kind of shitty knot is that?
I mean, it was already, like, at your skin.
Oh.
You know, so...
I thought you said it was about to be there next time. If it's already like, there, why'd I waste my time?
I don't know.
I thought you said in the next turn it will be there.
After this moment, it will be
I don't care.
you.
Well, then what could I do? What could I
don't know.
Why'd you give me a turn if I couldn't do anything? Just do it.
It happens to you. It enters you.
No shit. You said it's gonna happen. There's nothing you could do. What do you want to do? What?
It happened. There's nothing you could have done about it.
Made me waste 5 minutes of my time.
You could have helped me.
Yeah, you gotta help Berserk.
He said you're dead. What do you want to do?
As it enters your body, you notice an awakening. You know, feels a bit energetic, as if you had some sort of energy drink. I don't know how those work, but you feel yourself awaken.
Awaken.
And outbreaking around your skin and and you can't really see what's going on your face. Roll a D100.
Low number 30. 86.
It was literally dinner time in the tube, and we were fighting it.
I was
Dinner
finding a
time.
squid. What are you talking about?
I just had dinner.
I was taking a bite.
I got given a bite.
Oh wait, never mind. Roll a D500.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Wow.
60.
Okay.
Out of all the numbers I could have got under 100, 1 in 4 chance, I guess, to be under 100.
I'm
in
at
5.
the wrong link. The other link. I picked the gay one.
I love getting these low numbers.
Along your arms,
I died.
suddenly you notice they have the appearance of a dim blue liquid. And as
Squid.
it kind of spreads through you, you notice you don't see the portion of your arm as it spreads through. You know,
Invisibility.
and you gather that
I gather what?
you put together that you're turning invisible.
Ah.
After
Good.
kind
Now
of,
the guy coming up won't see me.
as it's injecting through you, those
I stay
cords
still.
and cables attached to you detach. And you notice they kind of look more like a lamprey's sucker, you know? And they kind of pull back to the hole, and then something kind of shuts open. And after this moment, stepping
Shuts
towards
open.
you is androgynous
The fuck's
shaped
androgynous?
figure.
Oh.
Very undistinct.
Yeah,
and,
I get it.
Yeah, it's just like it is unique in how
Yeah,
it is.
I remembered from
The word.
compilations. Alright.
What?
The gay people.
Oh, yeah. The gay people.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you know, you know. And their head, as you look at it, it seems a bit geometrical, but it's a bit puzzling to your mind to think about, and you're not quite able to make it out, as if it hasn't decided what itself is. The body below it looks permanently obscured in darkness, and you can't really make it out. It's having some strange mental effect on you. But you can see the shape of their form, and they are looking at your invisible shape inquisitively, as if waiting for something. And Berserk, oh yeah, you're having a fight with the squid. How's that going?
I don't know, man. I tried to take a bite, but I got a 2.
You want to fight it off? You did
Yeah.
notice that your friend's invisible.
Yeah, well, let him be invisible. I want to fight this squid.
You grabbed it earlier when you pulled it through, and after enough thrashing, you have ripped it off.
I'm so glad I got useless power.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. And as you pull it out of your skin, those openings that you are able to see up close to yourself now with these ringed teeth, spewing out from them is whatever delivery they were trying to make, and it empties out into all the liquid around you. Roll a D500.
Blood, I can't wait for you to get like fireballs.
Oh my god.
Fuck. That's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, I was about to say, how'd you get a 10 on the D500?
How'd it get 60?
I mean, they're not really...
It's 50.
Are you retarded? 500, not 50.
87.
It looks like you became Magneto. Congratulations.
Your face is what was closest to this thing, and as it all gets around your head,
You became Megamind.
you feel the front of your face stretching forward, and
you a horse?
as the pain kind of overtakes you, you're not really watching your own transformation. Mr. Space Tag, you see a protrusion of a hard shape, and yeah, you can see. It's invisibility, but you can see. It's magic.
Isn't light passing through me? I can't see.
Dude, it's magic.
Oh.
It magically overcomes that.
I thought it was science.
Guys.
I thought we were in the science world, not magic.
Oh, it's a science that is very advanced, and it's able to capture like UV rays that wouldn't pass through you and allow you to then deduce the color and shape of things
So I can see
in a
that he got a
sight-like
dick face
sense.
now.
And as this continues to grow, you notice a bird's beak that is about the size of his own
Bruh.
head, and it kind of slopes downward.
Bruh.
And you have a
Toucan
pelican
Sam!
beak now.
Why do we both say Toucan Sam?
Hey. So I thought it was very funny when you said you got the useless one when I read so many useless ones.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we got Google eyes makes your eyes 4 times as large. Pelican mouth. This guy gets invisibility. So I got the most useless.
What's the coolest one?
Oh, the coolest one.
Skim.
Okay, let me read all 1,000 of these
No,
real quick.
just skim. Just go. What the fuck? That's what I meant. In the 2 seconds you looked, what was the coolest one?
Chronologically detached. You can hurt yourself to
Ow.
travel a few seconds forward or backward.
In time? In the future? Or like, I can move 2 inches in the front?
In like time.
Bruh.
Bro, I can just slap my titty like,
I would have beat Berserk until he went to the future. Got some help. I would have.
Yeah,
no,
there's like full on like.
I could have kicked myself in the ass and went back before I went in this cave.
One of these is powerful name. When you say your name, it appears in smoke above your head. Lead skin. Your body hardens like lead.
Hardens like lead or weighs lead too?
I don't know. It just you can't swim or run, and you're really strong, basically. A cursed palm. If you slap somebody, you can curse them. I don't know. It's just a bunch of weird stuff.
Right.
I googled it. And after this transformation happens, both of you, the liquid above you drains away, and the figure steps towards the front, in between the 2 tanks.
I take off my penis socket. Now I'm truly invisible.
Yeah, it's all off you. You could experiment with it if you want, but right now you are invisible, unless noted otherwise. But you still notice the figure looking at your form, and they almost seem to still be making eye contact with you.
bro, they know you.
And then as the liquid fully drains away, the second it's kind of fully gone, that shape rises both of its hands and smashes through the glass that both of you are in, one in each, because it's 2 hands. And he reaches toward to grab both of you.
I duck.
Here's the part where I roll. Oh God. Mr. Space Tag, you'll be the first D20.
36.
Suck my dick, 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 suck my dick. I got 17.
No, this was him attacking each
I
don't think any of you were...
I thought you meant I'm the one that does the duck. Yeah, I got the thing.
I mean, you can roll the duck if you want. Go ahead, beat my 17. I'll give you advantage because you're invisible. Go ahead, roll 2d20, take the highest. God darn. I thought you rolled a 19. I was like, oh, you actually did it.
I combo. Final card, face down.
Their hand is on just your shoulder, but just using kind of that crook of your shoulder, your collarbone, they lift you up. It's painful. And they immediately turn face with you in their arms and start running towards the direction they came from.
Me and Berserk, or just Berserk, or me?
Just
both of you.
What?
You got both of you, by one in each shoulder, hand. You know?
Peck him.
2 hands.
Can I peck this man?
Give me a peck. Also, where do you peck?
He wants a kiss.
I peck the head shape thing.
The head?
Yeah. 1d20.
Alright, I'll roll to avoid.
Can't wait for you to get 19 again.
I did it.
Is it some? Perhaps it's the length of your beak that catches them off guard, But for whatever reason, you're able to catch this, what you sense to be a very powerful figure. And you get a scoop of something in between your beak,
Yeah.
and you kind of wrench
Swallow.
and pull away. Oh, swallow. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
God dang.
I want to be
Okay.
screaming in pain this entire time.
Go ahead.
Ah!
Okay. You perhaps your avian instincts kind of take over, and you gulp this down, and then you feel its shape inside of you.
Huh.
And at some moments it's prickly, at some moments it's smooth, sometimes it's large, sometimes it's small, and you're not sure what you could do about this,
You're
but
gonna
it's
have
in
to
there.
hope you shit it out when it's smooth.
I mean, there's technically a chance that it stays, I don't know, very small for a long amount of time. Rare, but who knows? You're rushed through this. You're in pain. Their head seems to reaffirm itself to what it wasn't, whatever that means. And then once you go through the opening that you notice, you see you're in a circular room with it sort of goes up for about 15 feet or so, and then it opens out into what seems to be a seating arrangement. There are various non-distinct, very different alien figures. If you look at one and look at another, you can't seem to find one that's the same as the other. And at the opposite side, you see another one of these figures holding two things.
Mm-hmm.
And they look like...
Oh my god. How'd you get dumb numbers?
They're in the middle.
Bro, I got an 86. Shut up.
I got 60, yeah.
I don't know what y'all do. You see one of them, their arms have kind of retracted into their torso. So there's that thin kind of forearm. But all about the hand, it looks like a pine cone in shape, but it's all these long needles. Yeah. And then the other one, oh god, what does that say? I can't remember. 362. Huh. You don't notice anything weird about them.
Oh, that's a normal dude in a pine cone.
But half arm with these weird needles. You notice at the end, they're a bit purple. And you're thrown about 10 feet. It's not great. And you notice they're thrown as well, to the point where you're about 20 feet from each other. And you're both kind of on the ground. All you got is genital coverings.
Not
No,
me.
Saul doesn't have his.
Oh, yeah. You don't?
Took
I
it off.
What do you
sidestepped
do?
to the side, and they can't see me, right?
You are invisible.
Alright, I'm safe. What
Berserk,
does
what do you do?
Berserk do?
Alright. Oh, so I have just a beak.
It's a huge beak. It feels pretty strong, too. Wait.
Alright. I helicopter dick for intimidation.
Okay, roll to intimidate.
Let's go, BB!
I'm intimidated.
God dang. You really put yourself out there, and these two disgruntled figures that seem very confused, they certainly are now confused by what's going on. They look a little off-human now that you get a good look at them, and they seem to be retracting a bit.
Is there
Not
anything on the
towards each
ground?
other, though. Give me a perception check. I'll give you advantage, too, because you have a chance to... There's not really... You feel very safe.
Huh.
Excuse me?
2. Hello.
9, huh? What you do notice now is that what you're standing on, it's very, it's not sandy, but it's dusty, very loose dirt, and you can see embedded in it are like rocks, chunks of metal.
Ooh, I want
And
to
so
pick
you
up a chunk
think
of metal.
you can get one about. It's about the length of a butter knife, but twice as wide.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a sharp end.
I want to get it, and I want to run behind one of them and stab him in the neck.
Oh my god! All right, are you gonna go stealthy or?
Yeah, I don't want to kick up sand everywhere.
Okay.
Go
I'm
for
a-
the normal looking one.
Okay.
So you're sneaking over. Okay. Berserk, are you still doing that?
Kick up sand everywhere. It's obvious I'm going.
I mean, what is there? Just like rocks and like metal,
Uh,
And your beak.
I mean,
or do I know?
Does he have bird
you,
claw feet?
it's just the beak that you notice right
No wings?
now. No, it's just a bird beak.
Just a thick beak.
Oh, I thought he
Alright.
became a bird man.
No.
No, it's just a beak.
He's just a freak.
I'm assuming it's supposed to be like a fight to the death. So like,
I'm already
I-
halfway
I-
there, nigga.
I'm trying. I'll go for the prickly pinecone nigga.
You gonna attack him?
Yeah. You ready for this failure? Ooh, never mind. It was pretty good.
Which one are you attacking?
Prickly nigga.
Where are you attacking?
He's a pinecone and it has like spike hands.
Spike hands, short arms.
Is there a neck?
He's got everything else.
Okay, then the
those
neck.
those are the only differences.
Oh, just short, spiky hands. I go for the
Yeah.
neck.
Okay, you throw your head forward. It's kind of coming to you. You get it. You actually have a lot of experience fighting things.
Yeah,
You've done it a
obviously.
lot. I don't know how you did that one.
I take a bite.
Roll a say d6.
Where's the roll? D6 roll. D6. A 4.
God dang. You it's kind of opened a little bit, and you embed it in there, and you crunch down, and when you pull away, you notice the front of his neck where the windpipe is. There's an opening.
Yeah.
Their hands go to it, and they are not able to suck breath down anymore. And you certainly start to notice a bit of a purple tinge to them.
Yeah.
And
Purple
there's a
blood?
nice bit of gristle in your mouth. It's a bleeder, yeah.
Mhm.
But you hear this sound from their throat as they're trying to work out how to use it now that the opening's a bit farther down. And then as he's definitely going to be worrying about that, he goes down to his knees and he's trying to grasp at it, whatever he can do.
Please don't let this man
The
do
normal
this.
looking one looks taken
Wow.
back from what you've done, and they narrow their vision towards you as if they've sort of made up their mind, and they full sprint towards you and go
Bro.
to tackle you.
Oh, the fuck? You usually like went for a stealth attack.
Doesn't
Did you
matter.
not succeed?
I guess not.
What? We're going in order.
Oh, well, I was
You
just.
guys haven't done anything yet.
Oh, fuck this nigga. All right.
I think your
I'm
next
trying
turn
to
you'll be
spawn
ready.
kill.
Yeah, you trying to spawn kill, bro? You gonna cuck this man?
Yeah, all right. You know what? Space Tag, take a second turn and kill him. Go ahead.
Go, hurry up.
All right.
Make a strength save, Zert.
Just regular D.
Yeah, D20.
Give me a D.
They're tackling you. They kind of slam their shoulder into you, but you saw this coming from like a mile away, and you kind of put your back a bit and center your gravity a bit, and you catch them in a lock.
Hug?
And yeah, you're in a clinch right now,
Yeah.
shoulder to shoulder, and you're holding your ground. They have not really done anything there. Spaceman.
I
Kill
start going in his neck.
Roll a D20 twice.
Can I just do a 2? Ooh, 19.
What's that even mean? Exclamation
Plus
coup.
0.
You
I think
did
just
it.
rolled a 1.
You literally did exclamation 2 and rolled 2d20s.
Huh.
Why do you keep getting 0?
It's plus 0, so it's just a
Oh.
normal d20. But you did
Oh,
roll a 19.
Oh,
You want to roll again to see if you get a critical hit?
I guess. 19 again.
Okay. You still very accurately get them. Where are you lacerating?
The neck.
The front side. Someone's coming to my door with a mask and gloves on. Lord. They're knocking. Please go away. I stabbed the jugular thing, the front, like right under Adam's apple, but coming in from the side.
Did they leave?
I don't know. I gotta check the door though.
Yeah, just go. Just
let me know what my knife does.
I will. Once you're back.
Nope, never mind. I can't make it to my door. Go ahead.
Are you okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
You seem distressed. Let's talk about stabbing people while there's somebody by your house. You get this sharp end, and you're able to very wilderness clinch slowly. Get it. Okay. Make up your mind.
Why I gotta be a bird, nigga? Is it because I started biting shit?
You actually rolled that.
Bruh.
Like, I don't.
Also, what the fuck is the power of this regular nigga?
I don't know. Sometimes there's more than meets the eye.
He looks like he's about to fucking die. This nigga has a cool ass power. This bogus. He's went for a sprint. Is he back yet?
I feel like he'd say he's back if he was back. You know. Dang, Flame's buying an N-word pass.
Yeah, that was last night.
Dang, that's kind of a race. So, Berserk, how you doing?
Yeah.
Alright, what happened to everything?
You're able to get your sharp end, loop your arm around under their neck, and you're able to just drag it under real quick. And you feel the flesh parting as it isn't really able to hold up any resistance to a metal blade. And as you cut, you see it's cutting a bit more than where the blade actually is, and then their head throws back a bit, and that cut continues on its own until eventually the head just topples on the ground.
I just cut his head off?
Yeah.
You sliced into the neck, and then it sort of just moved itself. And Berserk, it's your turn. You are locked in a clinch with a
dead body.
headless body, and it's sort of spewing what would come out of the neck, but it's still ripped around you. What do you do?
I take a sip.
Ooh, vampire.
Yeah, you're readily. Your head's like right there. Without their head there, you can just open your mouth and it just be spewing in there. You know, every beat of the heart, it jumps out a bit more.
Yeah.
You get your fill.
Thank you.
And it slides into your gullet along with this prismatic shape, and then feels very weird down there. And then it feels like there is something feeling around down there now.
Sitting there.
Is that all you're doing, Berserk? Drinking blood?
Yeah.
All right.
I dropped the body though because I don't want to touch it.
It's still like it is. It hasn't stopped.
What?
It is still attacking you.
This.
If you let go, it'll push you over.
All right, then I hold it, and then I try to attack like the opening neck thing, since the head is all I'll peck down.
Okay. You're able to embed your beak in there, and you could grab at various things. Do you want to pull at meat? Do you want to pull at a bone? Do you want to pull at
Yeah,
the
all of it,
skin?
all I can fit in my beak.
Roll a d20.
Let's see how much I get, baby.
You get your beak around a vertebral column, and with some give, you get it to slide up a bit, and this body starts, gyrating out of control as you
Alright, what happened after you pecked
mess
it?
with its. What?
What happened
I'm
after you
taking
pecked
out
it?
some innards.
He's pulling out bone. The spine is having a bit of wrestle with his beak,
Okay.
but he's starting to pull it out. Okay, let me roll a. Wait, Spaceman, Berserk, this guy, Pinecone Man.
Are you alive or are you dead?
He
Fucking,
is not dead. He
fucking
has
pussy.
like his forearm pressed against it. His whole body is turning purple. And he very beleagueredly walks towards you, Berserk, and he sort of just throws his arm out towards you to try and spike you. There's not a lot of force behind it, so he's going to attack you with disadvantage real quick.
Oh, slow nigga. Whoa,
Whose head did I cough?
Normal.
Regular nigga.
Oh, okay.
Pinecone is trying to attack me.
He rolls a 5, and he is just kind of like swiping, and you kind of just rotate a bit, and all he's hitting is air. He's kind of just there. He's trying his best. The head on the ground, you notice sort of little splints, 4 offshoot. They look fleshy, but also sort of hard like a bone. And
So
the head kind of props itself up,
regeneration.
and it tries to scurry away. As you're pulling at the spine, Berserk, and you're kind of disabling this headless shape,
Yeah.
it tries and pull back against you to suck it back in.
Uh-huh.
I mean, do you want to contest?
Yeah, I want this
Go ahead.
spine. Give me the spine.
It's a bit of a struggle. It isn't able to really get itself back right, but it has kind of put itself back behind where the cut is, and the body is not really able to do what it wants, but it isn't broken.
Bro, this is a zombie.
Spaceman, what do you do?
There's a head
running
walking away. There's a
That's not
nigga basically about to die. And I'm fighting the spine.
I'm gonna chase down the head and stab it.
You're gonna stab it?
Yeah.
There's a head presented at foot level in front of you, and you're gonna stab it?
Oh, I thought it was climbing up its body.
No, it's trying to get away from this
Yeah, I'll stomp it.
kerfuffle. Okay, roll an attack with advantage. It do just be a head though.
Ooh.
Oh!
10 and a 10. Roll a 4-sided die to see how well you stomp it.
Roll 4. D4.
A 4-sided die.
Which
Just
is
one.
Roll
1d4.
D4.
When you get your foot on the top of it, those little nubs that are connecting it to the ground snap upward, and the severed neck plants into the ground.
Of course.
And it crooks a bit sideways, and it is not able to move anymore. And there's a nice resounding in the air as you do that. It's not going anywhere. Berserk, what are you doing?
I fight the neck.
You gonna try and pull it out again?
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
Ah!
I will contest this roll.
Ah!
I succeed.
Alright, my turn.
Pinecone Man, is he dead? Is he able to
Nigga, are you
stay
dead?
awake?
Nope.
Berserk, you see the guy that was just attacking you crumple. He crumples as if that willpower that was holding him up, as soon as it was gone, nothing. Just
Nope.
like a bag of bones and
Potatoes.
flesh just being dropped. When he does, there was a resounding cheer from the crowd and a lot of clapping and applause.
Whoa, no one
It
cheered
feels-
when I cut off a fucking head and stomped it?
No, there wasn't.
Nah!
Berserk,
Mhm.
this shape is going to
What, they can't
try
see
and
me?
shove you off. Oh man, it's like they can't see you. Dumb idiot. Why don't you all like me? Sharp metal that walks around hurting things. It's gonna try and shove you off. The hands kind of get off your shoulders and try and go at your lower waist to push you away and off of itself.
Mhm.
But it isn't the most coordinated, so all it does is just slide its hands across your midsection. And,
Pervert.
And then it kind of falls forward a bit without any sort of holding it up. And it's now like a V as its chest slams into the ground. He is toppled over.
Oh.
dead?
The head is going to try to bite you. Oh,
Me?
yeah.
I stomped. I thought I killed it.
It's not
Why is
dead.
my foot resting on top of his mouth?
He's just
Stomp's
gonna
using-
try.
What the fuck's he trying for? Why is my foot on his mouth?
It's not near.
So how is he
I
even gonna do
I was just telling you what it looks like while he's on the ground.
Oh.
His mouth is biting at you. It's kind of off in its direction towards you, but it still can kind of tell where you are. It's
Ow.
just the jaw is opening and closing, and there's a bit of wriggle to the
I'm
neck.
invisible.
You are holding something.
So he knows my leg must be there? Shut up.
He knows the general location of where you're at.
Give or take
It's
5.
okay though. Spaceman, you wanna finish him?
I've been trying, and day
Go
by day
ahead.
goes by where he doesn't die. What do I roll?
It's 2d20.
I thought I killed this man twice already, and yet it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's weird, right? There's like something going on.
Cut
right?
his head off, stomp him. Now I gotta stab him. What happens next?
Roll another d4.
Do I gotta punt him after this one?
It was 2 last time. 4. The last bit of give, as it's now on its side, that line of where the temple is, where the bone gets a little bit softer, it concaves in, and the skull cap separates from where the jaw attaches to the neck. And you know what happens next.
Be careful, Berserk. He's gonna respawn in half a second.
Maybe what happened?
Every time I kill this
And
guy, he
as-
just does something else. Now his fingers are
and
gonna come
a-
alive.
After this happens, Berserk, you notice the body goes slump.
Oh. Let me guess, there's a cheer for Berserk.
There's just a general. Exactly.
I go, it was me. Through the cheers, no one can hear me.
You're not able to make out any dialect.
Shut up.
They're
That's my
all
dialect.
around you, so you don't know who it's coming to.
My dialect
kinda at
is
you
fuck
guys.
you.
This
Now I gotta
figure
kill
comes
Berserk.
up towards the.
Oh.
Why are you spoiling it?
Bruh? I think you just spoiled it. Go on, move on.
I
with
did.
it. Yeah.
The crowd kind of they're aware of where you are right now, so because of what you just did.
Okay.
They kind of file towards they're on each side of where you are at. It's a bit of a split. So some of them on the side where Berserk is close to, some where you are closer to, and they start shouting and cheering.
Ooga
Like, this
baga,
is not
ooga
over yet.
baga, ooga baga. Like that.
What do the two of you do?
I also cheer. Ooga baga, ooga baga, ooga baga.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, they
They're-
like split the crowd?
No, they're
They're-
circling us and they're going ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga.
They're
ooga booga.
pitting the two of you against each other to make out.
Wait,
Oh.
we know that, or are we just like waiting?
That feels like what is happening.
So
There's
now we
no
have to fight.
concrete evidence.
Okay, so we're currently fighting each other, and we know this.
I helicopter dick for intimidation.
Go ahead.
I take 5 steps to the left.
Wow, you missed Berserk.
Bro.
I take 5 steps to the left. Now he doesn't know where I am anymore.
You're 5 steps to the left.
Okay. The cheering the crowd is now growing a bit agitated. And,
I throw rock
You
real
notice-
hard.
Oh, you do?
At
At
Berserk.
him?
Where?
Berserk.
Oh, God.
Wait,
roll an
wait,
attack.
hold on. I want to do this. Can I do a little bit of a ass whooping on him? You know, I want to throw a rock the opposite way I'm circling him. You know what I mean? That's my movement and my action. So I'm going to circle around clockwise, but I'm throwing the rock counterclockwise, so he looks the opposite direction I'm running. You know what I mean?
Berserk, are you tracking where he was? Because you saw there was a squished head, and then you saw there was a bit of metal for a second. So you know
Yeah.
which general direction he is when he started.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
You
this-
then
this point-
see a
there,
rock
I guess, fuck it.
circling counterclockwise away from you, and then
I didn't-
thrown.
No, that's not what I said. I said
You
I throw
said-
the rock clock or counter, and I run counter. I throw the rock clockwise. I run counter. I'm throwing the rock away from me, opposite direction that I'm currently running. So
Okay.
he looks the other way. I don't hold the rock.
Berserk, you see what you would see if the person that did what Mr. Spaceman has said did, if that person was invisible.
Do you choose to believe my deception? Yes or no?
So, there's
What
a
a-
rock. I think you threw the rock towards me.
You
I thought
honestly
it was
don't know
gonna be
where
a.
he is.
I thought it was gonna be a roll thing. I didn't know you gave him a. You want to believe this dumb lie or not?
He doesn't know where you are.
Unless he says yes, he wants to follow where I was.
I said,
Well,
yeah,
I
no.
mean, everything's relative. It's not like he's gonna.
I roughly
point
knew
at a
where
map,
you were. I saw the head.
but
Oh,
you don't
shit.
know where he is right now. There's a bit of movement, and you think he's not where he was. That's all you know.
Bro, this power.
Basically, all I can do right now is dodge the rock.
I didn't throw it at you,
No.
Oh, what?
bro.
I thought you said you threw the rock at me.
All right, you're standing in front of me. I throw the rock to the fucking right of me, and I run to circle behind you. That's what I currently just did.
Okay.
I never held the rock while running, and I never
Yes,
threw it at you.
we know.
Yeah.
Bitch,
But I thought
doesn't
you.
know where you
but I
are.
thought
you
it
just
was.
asked,
you
and I
threw the rock
clarified.
at me.
So shut up. What happens now?
I don't know. The rest is kind of up to
Is
you.
the head gonna bite my leg?
It's dead.
Uh huh. Who's? Isn't it his turn? What?
Yeah. What do you do?
Who?
You.
Oh. I don't know what the fuck to do as an invisible nigga.
I don't know what you do either. I'll be honest.
I'll look for legs, for like steps in the sand.
It's a
Yes.
big arena. Give me a perception check.
We'll use a D20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how
Okay.
far I am because I was trying to go behind you. I don't know how far that is.
Fuck, I need
Were we
water.
10 feet away or like 20, 50 feet?
It's like 15
Oh,
or so.
not that far.
Alright, hold up. Let me get a sody pop.
I'll be
Oh,
honest. I'm
hang
gonna
on,
beat the
guys.
shit
One
out.
of our butterflies hatched.
Whoa, take a picture.
I'll be back in a bit.
Bruh, I'm streaming this. Hurry up.
Oh my god. Alright, let me just put an end to it today with the unresolved
No,
battle.
just
was
wait
it?
2 seconds.
Oh my god, we'll finish this tomorrow.
How? Just get your phone and go do your butterfly thing.
No, I'm leaving. I can go eat.
Bruh.
We'll
Berserk,
finish
hurry
this
up.
tomorrow.
No, finish it now. 2 seconds. Berserk, what do you do? He's about to
What do you
leave.
do, Berserk?
I don't know what the fuck to do. I look for feet.
Okay. Does he see it or not?
No, he doesn't know where you are.
Okay, I'm gonna run behind him and try to, like, kick him in the dick hard.
Alright, roll 2d20.
How do you miss, you dumb idiot? Ah!
Now roll again.
Dumbass. Whoa.
You hit.
All right.
From behind?
Yeah.
Yeah, Berserk, you're knocked on the back of the neck, sent a bit forward, and you're disoriented.
The
And
neck. I said kick him in the dick, but all right.
I heard neck.
Yeah, same thing. He
I
gets
heard
knocked down.
dick.
Yeah, same thing. It
Uh,
was to knock him down, so who cares?
I'm
Yeah,
in
yeah,
pain.
Berserk, instead of like drawing this out, I'm just gonna ask: do you have any solution to defeating an invisible opponent? Yes or no?
All I can do is like look at the sand, and that's about it.
Okay, well,
That's my only
I
thought.
pick up the
Oh,
biggest
wait,
rock.
Wait, hold
Mr.
up.
Space Tech, you.
There's a
On.
whole sack of blood. I'm gonna start all around. Try to
Ooh.
wet this man.
Last thing you gonna see is a big nigga with a rock above you going down.
All right, throw some blood in an area. Roll to
Hey,
see
you
if
get to
it
see.
hits.
You get to see who kills you. Just my testicles. I don't have pants on, so you're just gonna see a floating dick and a rock coming down on you.
Yeah, there's a very natural conclusion to this, which is you get knocked down, then a guy invisible, floating rock,
A
kills you.
flight dick.
You see
A
my
bloody dick.
You see my dick before you die.
A floating bloody dick, and that's it.
Do people cheer dick
I'll
dick?
be honest, Saul. There's
Yo.
only like
Huh?
38 good ones on the list of 500, and them.
But hey, does the crowd chant dick dick, dick dick, dick dick? Cause now I'm just a floating dick.
Just red.
I'm a
I thought it was
floating-
purple.
I don't know what color blood is, but now
I
I'm
thought
just
their blood was purple.
I don't know. I'm just a floating dick now. Bloody
Yeah.
The
floating dick.
the crowd cheers,
Dick dick, dick dick,
Yeah.
dick dick, dick dick.
and as the years go by and you face many more, own your craft, as you continue to slay countless unknowing,
You keep the dick dick though.
but you always remember your friend.
At the
You
end of
killed.
every match, I douse my balls in their blood.
All right, I'll be back.